It was probably still catching up.
Okay, take two. And, yeah, trying this again. Um, welcome to Nadia. Did you need to listen to this again? Okay, so Nadia and David ruin video games, and so far we're doing a spectacular job of ruining Lumines Remastered because we haven't even really started playing yet. Picked an avatar, and yeah, our tech setup could use some improvement, it would seem. So yeah, here we go. Let's see. Should I do the tutorial or just jump right in? Because it's been a while since I played.
You can do what you want. I can't remember how to play this at all.
Oh, let's just jump right in. A little bit of adventure.
Do you remember how to play it?
That's what we're gonna find out. Okay, match 4 isn't. Oh, right, let's see. You have to kind of. Okay, yeah, that's right. You have to get like at least 4 in like a cube-like formation.
Oh.
And then when the line crosses, it wipes them out.
So stacking is probably better.
Generally, yeah.
I feel like I did play a bit of Lumines, but I was never a huge fan.
I liked it. But, yeah, we got it with our PlayStation Portables as a gift, if you'll recall.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't work at all.
Nope.
Go. Let that out. That one's fine. Go.
Oh, it's kind of like Puyo Puyo, but more hipster techno.
Oh no, I didn't mean to go down that far. Man, this thing is like sensitive. I guess it's just like instant down practically.
Yeah.
So.
That's the way they do it now, actually, in most cases.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if I just want to get like down lower a little bit faster, but not so much that,
I'm sure there's an adjustment or something you can do, but I don't know whatever it is or what it is.
Well, that is handy for some of these, like, you know, get there before it does kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have. Ooh, I should have done that backwards.
Yeah, so it's a bit Puyo Puyo-ish.
I don't find it much like Puyo. I mean, I see where you're coming from there, but
Either way, I was never any good at matching, like, blocks like that, like 4 in you know, that kind of formation.
yeah, the Puyo Puyo way, I'm kind of like barely adequate at, but this, I feel like this I'm a little more natural at.
Mm.
This comes a little more naturally to me, yes. Like, I feel like I'd be struggling in Puyo Puyo by now, and I'm just kind of, you know.
True, it's less competitive.
There's that, too. I am not, like, I don't know why, like, they decided every puzzle game needs to be some sort of competitive matter. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Mm.
That was, like, there's something like my parents weren't a fan of either, because they were, like, big into Tetris and Dr. Mario back in the day. And, yeah, the Tengen version of Tetris, that was great because, like, you know, you could have 2 players simultaneous on the same screen on the NES, and, like, it was not competitive. It was just 2 separate games running.
Was it?
Yeah. And, that was what they preferred. That's generally what I kind of prefer. Like, I mean, competition's fine sometimes, but I like having that other option, too.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
Hello!
Yeah, well, what was the point of playing 2 games of Tetris at the same time, then? Just so you're both playing the game?
Yeah, basically. They liked, like, you know, they'd go, like, as far as they could. My mom, she'd probably get, like, up to level 20 or whatever the high stuff was. And like they just like playing until like they were done, and not like rounds and get so many lines in a certain row or anything like that. So they could both play at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah, my mother played Tetris on Game Boy only, and only game B. Usually level 9, high 5. Which I wasn't even going to try to attempt.
Oh, wow, that's a weird little thing I made there with the white.
Where?
Oh,
Oh,
I
gone.
just made a thing, but it was like a cross. It was like totally not on purpose. But yeah, now it's like, you'll get competitive, like if it's like, going to have multiplayer at all. Sometimes single player is competitive, and it's just, no, I just want to kind of challenge myself sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just don't tend to see a lot of room for that.
I don't know, when it comes to me and puzzle games, I'm very middle of the road about them. They're fine. I do like match 3 games, though. Of all kinds. I just find them a lot more fun to play. So what's the point of this game exactly? Just as high as possible?
Yeah, I think so. Complete levels and that kind of thing. And I think I just did.
Which level was that? 1?
I believe so.
Well,
Oh. Oh, shit.
is this by the same company that did Tetris Effect?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Scarab, say something in chat? I can't really look.
Says, doing well, observing various things, still hearing various yelling over recent news. I'm guessing that's the direct stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of yelling going on.
Yeah, that was a Nintendo Direct, alright.
I'm still not sure what to think about Chris Pratt. I don't know if I care. I don't think I do one way or the other. I just think it's funny.
I mean, I'd have to hear his Mario before I could form any remotely educated opinion about it.
Yeah. It's, yeah, I don't know. Is it going to do like the It's a Me Mario, or is it going to talk like a human being?
Yeah, that's the question.
Hello, Lyra. We're talking about Chris Pratt. in a sense. You should have flipped that the other way.
Yeah, probably.
It's just... I mean, Chris Pratt's the one who's the asshole, right? Like, we were talking about that earlier, and I think he is the one who's kind of an asshole.
Is he?
Maybe not. Chris Evans, I think, is the nice one, and Chris Pratt's the evil one, but I could be
I
wrong.
could have sworn there was a third Chris.
More than 2 people named Chris? Nah.
I mean, like in the whole, like, kind of superhero movie zeitgeist, if you want to call it that. I don't know.
Frog Girl is cool. I think I'm reading that right. Says, I really want to hear Jack Black. It's Bowser. Yeah, so am I. I'm actually looking really forward to that. I think he's going to be a great Bowser.
Yeah, that should be good. The story, though, man, that's my big concern, because, like, voices, until we actually hear them, it's like, anybody's guess. If they're just, like, using their normal voices, but I doubt, like...
I mean, it's obvious that Wario and Waluigi are going to be in this movie.
Is it?
I mean, who else is Charles Martinet going to be?
They made it sound like incidental characters, but maybe I was just misreading that.
No, I think they're going to be in the movie, and just since they're not exactly like... Well, I don't know. If they got celebrity to do frickin' Donkey Kong, they would probably get celebrities to do Wario and Waluigi. Not to say Martinet isn't a celebrity. He is in his own way, but
Yeah.
he's good. He's good at what he does. Maybe they'll bring in Parthenax. That'd be funny.
They couldn't find anybody to voice Waluigi. So, he comes in for that.
Lever says, it's taken me a bit of time to process it, but I think my final take on it is this is This is my turn in the I am old and frightened of changes things I formed attachment to in my childhood carnival ride. Yeah, more or less, but at the same time, I'm just don't have an opinion either way. It's just, sure. The kids like him, the kids like him.
Nintendo spent all this time trying to create like a certain brand synergy for Mario, and now they're just like recasting him. Like it's kind of weird to me.
Well, he has been Charles Martinet for many, many years. Now, continue to be Charles Martinet, just they need star power for, because, you know, as much as, you know, a regular parent knows about Super Mario, what are they going to know about Charles Martinet?
Like, why does it matter? Like, are you coming to see Chris Pratt or are you coming to see Mario?
When has Hollywood ever marketed characters and not actors? Like, even video games are like, oh, look at this jank-ass voice acting job from a celebrity who we booted out your favorite voice actor to bring in. And doesn't give a fuck about performance.
Well, at least Martinet has a part, as someone said. Like, Roger Craig Smith didn't even get that with the Sonic one.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it was Ian that was saying that, actually.
Who did the Mario... who did the Sonic in the movie again? I forget.
If I wasn't playing this, I could probably think of his name right now. It's the dude who does Dewey and Leonardo. And,
yeah. I can picture him, but I don't know his name. But I know who you mean. But yeah, he was good as Sonic.
He was excellent as Sonic.
Why is it, like, yelling at you every time you put down a block?
There wants more blocks.
What is that in the background?
Looks like a map.
Looks like a highway or something.
To the danger zone.
Looks like a port.
Oh. Nice.
And yeah, like Lyra says, we had, like, Captain Lou as Mario. Or, Bob Hoskins, or both, I guess.
Yeah. And, Walker Boone, I believe, was the name of the Mario 3 and Mario World cartoon Mario.
Yeah. Well, something tells me, given how badly Nintendo fucked up the first time around, whoever and whatever they're casting this time around is very, very formulated to work this time, hopefully for them.
True. I mean, Bob Hoskins did excellent.
Oh yeah, but that whole movie was a shit show.
Yeah, I mean, can't argue that. Glorious shit show, but a shit show nevertheless.
There's just... The more you watch it as an adult, the more you realize, well, this is fucked up. How does this plot even work? It doesn't, but I'll just continue to watch, because I'm fascinated.
The story is what interests me more, though, because it really sounds like they're doing a deep dive, like, kind of origin thing. It sounds like they're, like, might even be doing, like, the kind of stuff I wanted to do when I had the whole, like, you know, I want to write a Mario comic thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, you know, I eventually became convinced, yeah, you know what, Nintendo's probably never going to allow that. Because, like, you know, Brooklyn origin, and, like, you know, they don't subscribe to that, and even though I had a way to make both work, and among other things, and it's just...
Well, when you think about it,
nuts to see that.
Mario's origin has been the Mushroom Kingdom for far longer than it was ever with Brooklyn. I mean, it started with Mario, with Yoshi's Island, didn't it?
The whole Mushroom Kingdom origin?
Yeah. So that was... What are we looking at now? 20 years?
Yeah, it's been a while.
And Mario was from quote-unquote Brooklyn for... Let's see...
1983, I believe. Maybe 81 with Donkey Kong.
Right.
But yeah, having like Donkey Kong and Foreman Spike and stuff in there, it sounds like they're going deep. If they make Jumpman Mario's dad, though, I'm like gonna flip out because like that was like my bit.
I don't know if they'd do that.
Ah, crap,
Is there any precedent for them doing that in the games?
It's more or less a mirror of Cranky Kong and
Oh, I see.
Donkey Kong Jr. Whatever have you. Which also kind of makes the whole like age thing kind of work a little more coherently, I would say too.
Yeah. I just like how someone on Twitter said Miyamoto just came out, dropped a whole bunch of like fucking crazy ass shit, and took off. Just very much a Nintendo thing to do.
He's like, hey, stuff's happening. Peace out.
Yeah, but like that's the thing people are blowing up over most is the casting choices. And none of us saw that coming today for news, you know?
No, I was wondering if they'd do a trailer, but no such luck.
Yeah, Libra says, I definitely did grow very fond of that mock babbling in the Mario and Luigi games. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just complete nonsense. That's pretty funny. They're pretty cute in those games.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what the future of the series is now.
Blink at the moment.
Yeah. Well, they're also cute together in Luigi's Mansion, and that's probably enduring for a while longer.
Yeah.
So does this game go anywhere else other than this?
I think it's largely this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I kind of figured inviting some Nintendo Direct discussion into the mix would be a good idea. Tetris Effect will probably be more. Well, you've seen it.
Yeah.
It gets a little wilder. I figured I'd save that. Like this would be the early going, and once this wears out, or I get a game over or something, then we go there.
Yep. Yep. I guess so.
I mean, there's more than the Mario movie on the Nintendo Direct if we want to have a conversation here.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just feeling dead-brained.
ActRaiser.
Oh yeah, but I don't know, like, if I should hope for that or if it'll turn out terrible or what, so I'm not even, like, don't want to jinx it by talking about it. I mean...
So, like, is it actually out yet or not? I'm confused.
That's what I'm trying to figure... Okay, let me look this up. I feel like yes, but no. Like, it's really not giving me a simple answer here.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever simple.
Let's see. According to Nintendo Online... Today's the 23rd, right?
Oh, no, shoot. Yes.
Well, it says 23rd. So I'm gonna guess... Maybe it's out. Who's it by? Let me see here.
Square Enix, I thought.
No, they're publishing. But when you're in that, they're talking about who's developing it. Ooh, autosave and difficulty level.
Break out the noisemakers and stuff, I guess. We got them on the screen.
Oh, it says there's like a brand new realm. Man, I hope this means like...
Shoot.
Like we start
Shake
to
your
get
body.
some more, you know, Quintet stuff.
Yeah, Legend of Gaia would be most welcome.
I know some people are complaining about how ActRaiser looks, but honestly, like at this point, I'll take it. I think it looks good. Looking at the screenshots, anyway.
It looks fine. It looks like, you know, your standard, like, hey, we remade this classic. Whoops. Forgetting I can't press the down button like that here.
Yeah, but the graphics are pretty lush, which is nice. Not just like the usual really plastic-looking gray stuff you get. We'll see how it plays. Remastered 2D graphics. Realm Acts. New magic, new management, blah, 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 blah. Music. The original ActRaiser composer came back for that, which is really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Looks like it's like they're adding a bunch of stuff to the game too, so that's pretty cool.
So any word if it's exclusive or not? Or?
I don't know yet. Lever says, "How about that Genesis acquisition?" That's another thing I didn't see coming.
The Switch Online thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. Some of it seems a little redundant with the Genesis collection, and Sega Ages, but other stuff I don't think is there. So it's like, yeah, rock on. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, the Genesis collection, okay, that had Phantasy Star in it, so that's not new. I wonder if they'll have like
Fantasy Star 4, you mean?
yeah. I wonder if they'll have like new additions to it or something, like I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on already for new stuff in the Genesis version, the collection version, but more could be done.
We always can.
Yeah, and I didn't see an option. I didn't see like Sonic 3 there, so that's not happening.
Well, that's got Sonic Origins to look forward to for that.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
I guess Sega's just happy to offer their games in as many ways as possible.
Basically, Bloodlines is.
Oh, why didn't that delete the? Oh no, this is bad.
Yeah, you might have a problem. Bloodlines, Castlevania's Bloodlines will be a nice surprise.
Which one's that now?
You know, the Genesis
Oh right, yeah.
Castlevania. And
Oh, that's bad. The end may be near.
well, that's probably a good idea. This isn't the greatest background I've ever seen in my life.
If we were making money from this, I'd be hoping we didn't get demonetized.
Why?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
I just thought it sounded funny.
They only paid this singer for like 5 lyrics.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and the N64 classics are coming too. That I'm less excited about. I don't know, I'm not very nostalgic for a lot of N64 games, and a lot of the ones I am nostalgic for have been done better. Although, on the other hand, Star Fox 64, I mean, had a great release on the 3DS, but
Fantastic.
is it even available digitally?
That I'm not sure about.
That would look nice on the Switch. But, yeah, the N64... I don't know, I guess I wouldn't mind if they had Majora's Mask. Well, then even Majora's Mask had a much better remake on the 3DS. Mario 64 had its re-release recently. Sin and Punishment, I never played.
Whew.
Did you actually finish that?
I guess so. Level 18? Oh, did I just game over?
I think it game overed.
Oh, okay. The basic challenge using the first skin. Yay. Wow, I got lots of new skins.
Oh, it was roundabout.
Shake Your Body was that one. So, yeah, should we switch to Tetris then?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, I can use the restrict tool from there. What else happened during that? Oh, Kirby. That Kirby game is like...
Oh, yeah.
I am like all in on that. That was like the show stealer for me.
Is that like the first fully 3D Kirby, or do Crystal Shards count?
Crystal Shards was like 2.5D.
Right.
But, yeah, there hasn't been like a fully open world. There's been like some of those like mini games like on the 3DS, but nothing that's like, full like this.
Yeah.
Not that I can recall anyway, unless I'm seriously forgetting something.
And it's, I mean, it's been hinted at that humans are dead, but I guess it's confirmed now.
Oh, is Popstar Earth? Was it Earth all along?
Pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure we're at Earth this time. Was this Popstar we're in, or is this something else going? I don't know.
I have no idea. I mean,
Well, Popstar was frozen over, wasn't it? No.
I think there was like a Earth-like planet that was like frozen over near it. So
Yeah.
play the main campaign, a voyage of emotion and discovery.
Sure, why the hell not? And
Works for me.
Scarab says Kirby ends up becoming Splatoon 3.
Oh man, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe is awesome!
Actually, in some ways it can be.
Okay, this is weird. It's like I've played this. Okay, yeah, it does have some. Yeah, okay. What did I play on before?
Jellyfish. So
Uh,
this is like saving your old, from like years ago, isn't it?
well, it came out on Xbox here, like at launch on the Series X, and I did played a bit there, and I meant to write something about it, and it's just things have not worked out well for me on that front. So
Yeah, as Lero says, there's hints that the frozen planet in one of the games is
yeah, there's a frozen planet. I just can't remember where it was in relation to Popstar.
I think it was just somewhere outside of Popstar. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think Popstar is Earth. But that doesn't look like he was in Popstar. He was somewhere else entirely. I'm saying it's Earth.
Yeah, I mean that could be.
Shiverstar, I think was no Shiverstar is. Is that Kirby or is that Mario?
That's Mario Galaxy.
Hmm. No, that was Shiverburn.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, there were two Galaxy games. So.
that's a lot of shivering. Yeah.
Oh, I moved.
Do you remember when the Kirby game's coming out?
Next year. I don't think there were any more specific.
Oh, right, spring.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yeah, I remember that much. So that's something to get you through the winter, I guess. Let's see if it works.
I mean, I'm into like like I mean, you know me. I'm into like the whole like abandoned and other things like that's really grown on me ever since like reading an article about a game, Nintendo Power, and I am blanking on what the name of the damn thing was. It was a Wii game, and it was just whoops.
Was it Lost Pandora?
No, but
Do you remember what kind of game it was? I would just put that down there. Okay, maybe not. Do you remember the genre?
I think it was like exploration. It was like kind of a ruined world, and it was like inspired by like this kind of hobbyist thing, like that Japan has, like exploring like old ruins of like old amusement parks and all that fun. And I've got it written somewhere. But
Yeah.
just off the top of my head, I do not remember.
Lever says that Shiverstar is the one I was talking about. Is a frozen planet.
Ah, okay.
Um, it's funny when I saw like it when I spoiled myself and I saw it's not like a mechanical, like a Robobot game sort of thing. I thought you'd be disappointed.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like, how many episodes of like Abandoned and all this stuff have we watched together?
Yeah, that's true. I just figured you like Robobot so much that.
Oh, I friggin' love Robobot.
Well, either way, it's a nice new direction for Kirby because it's like I liked the last game they released, but a lot of people thought it was too stale. So this is certainly something completely new.
Indeed.
I wonder if Sakurai. No, he's not working on it. He can't be.
No, he's probably too busy with Smash. Oh, did I screw this up early on, maybe?
Yeah.
I hope not.
I mean, he's not with Bandai Namco, is he? He's still Nintendo or?
I think he's like Sora Limited.
Right, right. He's kind of his own thing,
Yeah.
which is not surprising at all. I am not surprised that they're doing a whole like announcement for announcements, like for Smash. Like, of course they are. That's enough hype that's enough of a hype furnace on its own. Direct already, like, generates so much free hype. Why throw away all the extra hype that's just going to spill over?
Why throw away your hype so recklessly?
Yeah, basically. And same with Animal Crossing. But I have to say, I think if, like, this isn't a really substantial update, people are going to riot.
Oh no, shoot! I accidentally sent it to the... Oh, shoot. I think I just totally screwed this one up.
You might save yourself.
Shoot.
That's just...
Your mocking laughter does not help.
Sorry. It's not you, it's just...
Doggone it! Why is it... It's not flipping enough for me.
I think you can continue.
Continuing from where, though?
Oh, Lira wants to know if we have any thoughts on the final Smash reveal. I think... I don't know, I'm gonna be proven wrong, but I think it's gonna be Geno. I still think it's gonna be Geno. Was he consigned to Assist Trophy Hell, or just Me Costume Hell?
Me Costume Hell, I think.
Well, it can go either way there.
I don't think he's an Assist Trophy.
Zero is an Assist Trophy. Now, that's what I'd really like. I love to have Zero, but there's no way that's gonna happen. Then again... saying, it'll never happen is the one way to make it happen.
So you want Zero as what now?
Oh, a Smash Fighter, that'd be great.
Some are saying, like, well, it's X-Zero who's the, assist trophy. The, Mega Man Zero can be the fighter.
He was already in that weird Capcom SNK fighter, and it was weird. Then again, he gets, like, nerfed or banned from every game he's in as soon as he gets in there.
That's because he was also in that Onimusha Warriors thing, so...
Was he?
Mm-hmm. On with Mega Man EXE. I think it was Onimusha Warriors.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about Zero. 0-0.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking X-Zero was in it. But yeah, I'd like to see Geno. I mean, there's no way this is going to happen, I can say for sure. But having a Final Fantasy XIV character would be great.
I'm torn, like, when it comes to Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that being the case, too. How people will take it, I don't know. Of course, I have nothing against Toys for Bob. It's all Activision, Blizzard.
Yeah.
So, we'll have to see. Could be why Nintendo wants to delay it, the announcement.
Wait for things to blow over.
Yeah. And from what I heard someone say, apparently the servers for Diablo 2 are going nuts, which means that people aren't as boycotting as much as they said they were going to, so... I don't know. We live in a cynical world. Could they do Final Fantasy XIV for Switch? I guess if it was all cloud-based, yeah, that's possible. Wonder how much they'd have to downscale it, though, even if it was cloud-based.
I want them to make Final Fantasy VII remake for Nintendo Switch and have that be cloud-based.
See, I don't know a lot about cloud-based, upgrades to Switch games and whatnot, so I don't know how well they work out most of the time, but one would hope it works out.
Oh, I just want it for the pun.
What? What? Cloud Switch? Oh, I get it. Fine. Sorry, I'm not thinking straight. Didn't get my nap today.
Okay, now things are speeding up. So, is the music coming through for you guys on the stream okay? Because we were trying to figure that out earlier, and with limited success.
Yeah, I guess Final Fantasy XIV would require you to, do a lot of wizardry with the tech on the Switch, even if it was cloud-based. I mean, you could tell where they just finally told PlayStation 3 users to fuck off and die. There was Stormblood. And it's the visual upgrade is very apparent. So I don't know if the if I don't know like power wise where the Switch would rank exactly, but it's definitely better than the PS3, but probably not much better. So that'd be a tricky port.
This is for which one now? 7?
Yeah, no, for 14. But 7 would be definitely a lot more of a disaster. Because at least, you know, 14 did have that origin as simpler technology. 7 was just 7 from the start. And they say the music is soft but audible.
Okay, I guess that works. Thank you, folks.
And what else was there? We mentioned ActRaiser. Oh, the Monster Hunter DLC.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of looking forward to that. I really liked Rise, but it was Stories 2 that I liked the most. And hopefully we get some DLC for that, but it's a little too early to get one way or the other. But looks like it's going to be some really significant DLC. But first I got to finish the main story. Why is this a Gorillaz music video?
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
You've never seen the video for Feel Good?
Maybe. If I have, I don't
Feel Good
remember.
Inc.? Well, it involved windmills
Huh.
that were flying. Wow, Lever says that she watched a video on this, and apparently it was like possible to get 16 line clears.
Wow. Yeah, I'm probably not that good.
Nah, I know I'm not, but I wouldn't mind giving it a try, I guess.
Alright, I'll hand it off to you once I eventually crash and burn.
Yeah, I guess that's a plan. I don't know what to do when we're done with this. Do I take a nap, or do I power through, or I've got games to review and shit and play, and I don't know. I'm a mess. Do you have an opinion?
Not offhand.
I mean, it's already kind of weird that I would take a nap this late, but
Is it really, though?
I don't know. I only function at night. I have such a weird thing going on these days. Quark says Tartarus? Yes, Tartarus.
It's bigger on the inside.
Oh, and Lyra says the things might have something to do with the boost, which you have there filled up, but I'm not sure how you use it.
Me neither. I forget. Oh no.
I'd probably just start from level 1. What happened there? Oh, hey, you did a thing.
Okay, I just hit the right trigger and it's like...
I think you activated the
that
max. Yeah, so this would be where you would like make 16 Tetrises.
Okay.
It looks like you have like a countdown or something.
Well, I wasted that.
Well, at least you know for next time.
I'm wondering, it's like, what the heck's max? Am I at max speed? I can't be at max speed. This is too slow.
That's what I was just telling you about.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, before that.
Oh, okay.
Because that filled up a while ago.
Boost mode. Anyway, yeah, and I've also got, like, things to do, of course. I guess maybe I'll take a small nap. You can't kill me. Famous last words. Yeah. I'm just a bit of a...
It begins!
Just a bit muddled, I guess. But I'll get through it. What begins?
You don't remember when Barney was, like, drinking?
Well, no, I remember that, but, like, I thought, like...
Just the effects. Just reminds me of that.
Reminds me more of, Space Odyssey, which is, well, still apropos, I guess.
Is that what that was riffing on?
Well, eventually part of the episode riffed on it. You've never seen it, though, have you?
Homer Goes to Space?
No.
Yeah, of course I have.
What do you call it? The movie.
Oh, no, never.
Your parents never watched it?
I never said that, but... It wasn't exactly the thing my dad broke out to show off his surround sound, you know?
Huh.
That was Forrest Gump.
And it was Forrest Gump.
He's always like, hey, you want to know what it was like to be in Vietnam? And then plays that scene with the surround sound on.
It's funny how that movie of all places would get it right.
I'm not too surprised. They went to some lengths there.
And that's when, an effect like getting your legs blown off was still new and interesting. Now, see, back then they blue screened it, and I don't know what the difference between blue screening and green screening. I always wondered that.
Well, one uses a blue screen and the other uses a green screen.
Yes, thank you. Seriously, I don't know. I always wondered why they would change.
I think one might just be more effective, like green's like, you know, particularly the shade of green is like, I guess, less commonplace.
Ah.
It's kind of like the NES color palette, how it's like, you know, there were like 22 million like versions of blue, but like, you know, only like, you know, 3 greens or something.
Is it green that was sparse in that color palette?
I have no idea. I just...
Because, yeah, the blue I knew
picked it at
about.
random and that just seemed like a good one, since that's what we are.
I'm just thinking, why it has so many shades of blue.
Maybe the designer of the NES had the blues that day.
Very good. Of the NES, or the Super Famicom, or the Famicom.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Same hardware, same difference.
More or less, I guess. Actually, that... Yeah, I guess so. I guess the, earliest versions of Famicom games didn't really have any chips or anything the way the NES did. Like, the NES games did. They were more likely to have the disc games that we would get as cartridge games a little later on.
Yeah. Like, they start off with the cartridges, and then it's like, oh, hey, discs are going to be the new hotness, and then some sort of advances happen, and then it's like, well, active chips, and the disc system died.
Lyra says this game looks probably wild stoned, is what she says. Yeah. I have actually never played it stoned or sober very much.
You haven't played it? Yeah. I guess I would cover all the bases.
I mean, I got a vape thing right here. Ah, it's over there. I have to reach for it. But yeah, I've heard good things, put it that way.
What about Tetris Effect?
Like, in terms of playing it stoned?
Oh, I see.
I don't know, matching up boxes sometimes gets a little too cerebral for me when I'm stoned. That's why, you know, I was saying, well, you know what, I'm better at match 3 games. I don't know, I can recognize the patterns there much more easily because I have the mind of a 3-year-old.
We'll break out Puyo Puyo Tetris sometime, I guess. That's match 3, right?
More match 4, and I'm terrible at it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's one too many matches.
Yeah, there's always that tipping point.
Well, I'm a wizard at match 3, but match 4, hoo hoo hoo, no siree bob.
I mean, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like doing like match zilch.
Do you not... Well, I mean, I'm sure you'd be good at match 3 games if you played them. You just don't play them.
I've played some. I'm talking about, like, you know, like this.
Oh, I see.
Go back to Lumines, which is like match 2.
Is it match 2? I thought it was match 4.
Well, yeah, I guess it is. I was thinking of the number of colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was completely inaccurate of me.
How do you
I
know...
apologize, viewers.
Is the left or the right that's coming down first?
The right's what comes down. The one on the left is what I have on hold.
Oh, okay. See, even when I do play Tetris, it's always by the old, like, Spartan Game Boy rules. It's like, holding, pieces. What is that, communism?
It's evolution.
Although it's funny, when I covered the Nintendo World Championships back in 2017, I think it was, and one of the games they challenged the kids with
World.
was the original Game Boy Tetris, and they were pretty, they had problems with that. Like, they got the concept of Tetris, of course, but, like, just how bare bones the original was.
Sure.
Couldn't quite grasp it. That was a fun show. I got some good footage of it, too. Why are they worshipping Tetris?
Why won't you worship Tetris? I know.
Oh,
This is where things go south.
I see, they're worshipping it because it's coming to kill them. That makes sense.
Sadly, yes, that makes too much sense. Because I think I'm about to die.
Oh, great Tetris.
Oh, no.
Please do not be angry with us. Oh, yeah. Now you're fighting for survival.
I really am.
Oh, I just really booked it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Jason says, you've gotten more Tetrises in the last 5 minutes than I have in my life. These pieces look like cinnamon dentine.
Whoa. They're almost as hot.
Almost.
Oh no, crap! Ah! Now it really begins. The end.
See, I thought it would stop. Like, I thought it was just like a temporary crazy-ass mode or something.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I forgot you even had that.
So did I.
Can you
Is
save
it me or
yourself?
is it rising up?
Probably. Rise up, rise up. Wow, you saved yourself.
I call it more of a reprieve than save, but...
It's just getting hot in here.
Yeah. How apropos.
So take up all your clothes.
Oh no!
I think you've had it. Oh, now you're gonna be sacrificed.
This is the end of me! Gave me too much confidence. This is boost mode. It drops away when the boost finishes. Gotcha. Okay, I think I understand the 16 thing now. So, and we'll turn it over to Nadia.
Watch how fast I fuck it up.
Did you want to start another thing on your own thing? Or?
No, I'll just do like this. Oh, you only got B on this one. Prayer Circles is the one we just... Nope, Ritual Passion was the one we fucked up.
Yep.
That's the... Oh, you got an E. It's not an F. Yeah, I think the real showpiece of this game was VR mode.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. I just turned the fan on, let me know if it's interfering with the mic, and I'll turn it back off, but... As you can see, things got a little hot in here.
How do you switch out pieces?
I think it was L button.
Yes, it was.
And then do it to summon back, but you can only do it like once per, block turn, as it were.
Ah.
Whew. Okay, so let's see. Tetris DS was a really good version of the game. I kind of miss, being able to play it easily, and I guess I could just take out the DS or 3DS, but... You know how that is, am I right, folks?
Mm.
But I really liked the drop mode they had in that. Of course, part of that's because it was themed around Balloon Fight.
Was all of it, or just what part of it?
The drop mode? Yeah, it was pretty much all the drop mode.
No, I mean the The balloon fight thing.
Well, drop mode was themed around balloon fight. Like it'd have the balloon fighters doing their stuff in the background, and I think it was to the music and stuff. It was really nice. I'd play it before going to sleep, back before you know, reading my cell phone took all that time up.
Huh. Back in the day.
Yep. Gosh, it was so long ago, but it feels so close. Just kind of want to go back to it.
What, no cell phones?
Not so much that, but like, I mean, maybe a little of that, but no, just like, playing DS before I go to sleep.
I mean, you can do it, no one's stopping you.
Yeah, but I'm usually trying to catch up with other stuff before I do.
You don't have to catch up with stuff, no one's holding a gun to your head.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I fucked this up.
So if you press up, it's an immediate drop.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Unlike Lumines, where pressing down is an immediate drop.
Oh, I can see why that got confusing for you.
Yep.
And I hit the wrong button. That was pretty good.
So, let's see, that Nintendo Direct, let's see, there's Hyrule Warriors, stuff, yada yada, fake future, blah blah blah. Metroid Dread, of course, is continuing to look good.
Yeah, it does.
My mind keeps going back to Kirby, though, because, like, just going through that, like, abandoned shopping mall, that is just, like, dead malls, that's, like, another thing, like, we watch, that, like, I've dragged you into.
Huh, yeah.
And it's, like, yeah, just, I don't know, it's just, like, I don't know how to describe it, it's just...
I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I keep meaning to spin it, and then I, like... Anyway. Hopefully I'll correct myself now.
That ActRaiser price is a little much, but I'm buying it anyways. Anyways, says Jason.
Yeah, I already did. I mean, what the fuck? It's been, I don't know how many years since we've had any sort of quintet anything, so... I don't know, I can't exactly be like, oh, well, that's too much. I'm not supporting that. That's beyond the pale.
Yeah, I'm just like, Nadia, I think our account's been hacked. Like, we're missing some money, and it's like she's already ordered the game or bought it or whatever before the announcements even finished leaving the guy's lips.
It wasn't that fast.
It was close enough. I was glad to finally see some Bayonetta 3.
Huh, right. So, you gotta give them credit. It's not vaporware after all. Hopefully they'll be good.
I have every confidence it will be. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, just watching that stuff at the end where she's, like, basically kind of, like, commanding, like, the, like, monster attacks or something like the Battleborgs from Alien Rangers. It's just like, hey, they should make her DLC in Pokemon. Let her, like, tear some stuff up.
That'd be something.
That'd be fantastic. Now I really just want to see Bayonetta drawn in the Pokemon art style and just, like, have the big, like, hair demon monster things, like, as her, So somebody needs to get on that. If there's somebody who specializes in the art style, maybe we can commission or something. I don't know. It's just something I want to see. You mentioned Gino as, like, I don't know. I just have a hard time it's just... It's one of those things where it feels, like, too good to be true.
Yeah, but we've had a few of, unicorns already.
Yeah. I'm still rooting for Waluigi. That'd just be, like, the feel-good story of the generation.
They're gonna have Waluigi and then it's gonna suck and everyone's gonna be like, ooh. Well, I don't know, he's gonna suck, he'll probably be fine.
Honestly, I mean, Waluigi seems like win-win. It's like, the Waluigi lovers can play as him, and the Waluigi haters can hit him.
That's fair.
That's how I feel about, like, most Smash characters, so it's like, you know what, you don't want to play as him? Fine, that's one more face to punch. Keeps things from getting old. If you really don't like him that much, then hit him. Hit him hard. Let's see. Master Chief could be a neat one. I don't really see it, but at the same time, it's not so far out of the realm of possibility.
Master Chief is possible, But they already have Steve, so I don't know.
and Banjo.
And
So
Banjo.
yeah, I mean it's not like Microsoft Xbox isn't represented.
Yeah.
Gotta get those guys, by the way. Um, what would really be off the wall is if they like added like Ratchet and Clank. Like Microsoft Xbox guys are believable. Hell,
Yeah.
I'd still love to see Ori in there, and like that's a game that's actually on Switch. I guess we can say that about Banjo now too. And Minecraft. Anyway, back to what I was saying though. But like, yeah, like Ratchet and Clank, that would just like it's so hard to even imagine.
Yeah. It'd never happen.
It's really hard to imagine Sony management
Oh,
going
shit.
for it.
I was wrong. Oh well.
Let's see. I mentioned Crash because it's I love Crash. I hate like Activision management. Basically, it's like, and it's like if they did it, they'd have been working on it before all that stuff came out. So
Yeah.
if they do Crash, I hope that well, for one thing, I hope they don't do Crash. But yeah, if they include Crash, I hope that they do the thing where half the costumes are like Coco instead of Crash. Because I generally like playing as her more anyway, so.
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct. What else happened? Oh yeah, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. That's got people talking.
Because Seth Rogen or because Donkey Kong? Oh shit! Didn't do that.
Not because of Donkey Kong.
He did something bad, didn't he? I don't remember.
I think he did. I forget. I don't know. I lost my scorecard a while back, so I can't keep track of all these.
People being awful.
Yeah. Or it could just be like, good old, oh, he's just not funny, crowd type person thing.
No, I feel like it's the former. I feel like something happened, but everyone's being so terrible these days. I can't keep it straight.
Yeah.
Well, at least he'll just be a monkey who grunts. I mean, I guess. I don't know what they have planned for him.
I honestly think this is going to be like a big Mario origin story.
That should be interesting.
Of sorts. I mean, I don't know if they'll, roll out the whole, Mushroom Kingdom thing. Like, my idea for it, and I mean, it's not, wholly original, but it was like, okay, born in the Mushroom Kingdom, and, spill the beans on plans that are probably never going to happen here, but yeah, it's like born in the Mushroom Kingdom. At some point, Bowser makes a big attack. Mario's mother, sends them to the our world, Brooklyn. That's where they grow up, not knowing their destiny, and eventually they find their way back via Mario
shit.
Brothers.
See, I did it again.
Along the way, before they return to the Mushroom Kingdom, it's they'd have other adventures Wrecking Crew and stuff like that, hence Foreman Spike.
So you're saying Nintendo is using the same idea?
I don't know that they are or not, but I mean, I'm hearing it, I think the voice actor kind of spilled the beans for Spike, and turned out it was Foreman Spike, not the guy who upchucks the giant spiked balls. And that kind of field things. So the adding of Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong makes it sound like, okay, maybe it could be that. Maybe the movie is told in flashback, from Cranky or something. Who knows?
I don't know. What does Cranky know about Mario?
Kicked his ass off a skyscraper and locked him up, and his son had to come rescue him.
True. But what about lately?
And of course, then that raises further questions now, because Donkey Kong took place in New Donk City, which is in Mario's world, so
New Donk
that's
City.
all the more okay, is this actually even going to mesh with the games at all? if they go that route, because I don't know.
I'm sure Nintendo has a very marketable plan. I'm sure it'll be fun. Blue Sky was just a very, I don't know, safe choice, I guess. So I'm not surprised. Like I said, given that they are still known as the first video game movie, which was so terrible and all of that, and probably want to dispel that whole thing.
Jason says, I want Keegan Michael Key to do Toad's GBA voice.
No, nobody wants that.
That name, was that one of the guys' name for the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Toad.
Okay, he is doing for Toad? Okay. I'd rather have, shoot, I forget the voice actor's name, but the guy who did the Super Show, I'd rather have that kind of Toad. It's, pretty much the same, but, just less grating.
That might be what they have planned for the movie.
I don't know if I could put up with, regular Nintendo Toad for 90 minutes.
There was,
God help us, hopefully it would only be 90 minutes if that were the case.
There was a video that Vinny did where he just kind of put together, I think it was Roller Coaster Tycoon or Amusement Park Tycoon, one of those kinds of games.
Uh-huh.
And he just had this, a wave file called various Toad noises, playing as the music over the park. And he did, 3 seconds into the whole thing, he's like, I regret everything already. Because it's just Toad going, rah, rah, for nonstop.
Oh, heavens me.
Indeed.
Wasn't there a name or something, I was going to look up, for one of those voices or that you were asking about?
I don't remember, and I can't really look right now.
Well, that's why I have my phone out, so I can look.
Yeah, but I can't remember who it was.
Maybe it was Seth Rogen.
Maybe, yeah.
He was the guy who did, Console Wars, right?
Maybe?
I mean, the documentary and, movie side of things.
Maybe.
Let's see. Splatoon 3. Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we get more Breath of the Wild 2 today, but I guess I'm not surprised we didn't.
I'm looking at Polygon's recap of things. Nintendo Direct's biggest announcements were other announcements. Where's the lie?
Well, I don't know. It's not like they were wasting time, you know what I mean? They had plenty of good announcements.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not the thing where...
Sony tends to be well, I'll just jerk herself off for, however long it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the ones where it's just the announcement of the announcement are the ones that are just really, GFY, but... I mean, this was okay. It was a little annoying, how many there were like that, but...
I mean, there were 2, weren't there? Animal Crossing and, Smash.
I thought Nintendo Switch Online was another one.
Oh, maybe you're right, but they said more about, not really necessarily a...
Yeah, they did talk a bit about it. Let's see, the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis, and they got those controllers, and I'm so torn on whether I want to get one of the Genesis ones or not.
Oh, I don't like the Genesis controller or the N64 controller, so I'm good.
I mean, the N64 controller is effectively perfected by the GameCube, so it's not one I'm eager to go back to, but, I kind of like the Sega stuff. I've actually got the genuine articles, but they don't work. Well, actually, some work with the Switch, but they're wired, so.
Oh, one thing I'm actually really glad about, and I'm surprised I didn't mention this, is Deltarune on the fucking Switch. I'd been putting off playing it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to have it on the computer, but I guess I gotta. And lo and behold, it's hey, now it's on Switch today. It's oh, okay, well that solves all my problems.
Oh, Jason clarifies it's a little more gruff, I think, and says Toad's Super Show voice. I mean. I'm with you about that on the controllers, Nadia.
Yeah.
Disco Elysium, the final cut, is coming to the Switch in October.
Yes.
You had feelings about that, as I recall.
Yeah, we played that for the Pantheon of the Blood God, and I really would like to have that on the Switch when I played that for Pantheon of the Blood God, because it would have been really handy, so yeah, this will be my chance to finally get through the game. which will be really nice. Because it's a great game, I just really hate playing on the computer. I hate playing games on my computer.
Castlevania Advanced Collection, coming to Switch and other platforms.
That one, eh.
It's certainly timely.
Oh, shit. I'm still playing. Crap.
It's certainly timely, given that we're like doing our Castlevania Anniversary Collection marathon starting next week.
Yes.
We're looking at Saturday for that, but yeah, so it's like...
What Joker made these fucking pieces the way they are? I can't see what the goddamn fuck I'm doing here.
Was
what
it the Persona Joker or the Gotham Joker?
Persona by the looks of all this overblown bullshit? What the fuck? No offense to Persona, I love Persona, but Jesus.
Castlevania Advanced Collection, I'm kind of lukewarm on. That was like, Dracula X is certainly a choice, and it's not one I'm displeased they made, because it's like one of those games that seems like it would be consigned to the dustbin of history if given the option. But doing it before having like the original one available this way, but I think Sony might have Symphony and stuff locked up in some ridiculous way. So
It's so fucking stupid, I can't stand it.
yeah, so thanks for nothing, Sony. You suck. The three Game Boy Advance games, let's see, was it one or two of them that were stricken as non-canon? Not
One.
say it's a bad game. So
I'm doing one more round, then I'm done.
I just feel like this collection, I don't know, it's lacking a certain punch for me.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush. I really, really like Area of Sorrow. I think it's the second best, just behind Symphony, but I don't know if it's enough to just buy the whole collection for yet.
Keep an eye out for it on sale, I guess. Maybe hope for a review code. Maybe you can review it for Nintendo Force. We write for Nintendo Force Magazine, folks. Go check it out. NintendoForceMagazine.com. I think it's NintendoForceMagazine.com or NintendoForce.com. I can check.
Maybe I'll review it, I don't know.
Or someone else might, who knows.
It's just like, I don't know, I just, okay, fine, you can't give me a Symphony, give me Dawn of Sorrow then.
NintendoForceMagazine.com. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, would the DS games have been too much to include in there? I don't know.
I don't know, if they're giving us a crappy-ass SNES game from like a billion years ago that no one asked for.
Yeah, there's that. It'd be nice if they included Castlevania Legends, I think. I hear the game's not very good, but just for the...
No, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's embarrassingly terrible.
Oh, okay, well, I guess that'll do it. Then again, it's not like Konami's stranger to embarrassing releases lately. But anyway, Metal Gear Survive.
No, this is not worth it at all anyway.
Well, just the novelty of playing as, like, the would-be first Belmont, who's a chick who banged a Lucard and started the bloodline rolling, is just... It's one of those things, like, you kind of want to... I mean, they included Castlevania The Adventure on the other one.
I think Legend is worse.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Or at least as bad.
Also fair. It's like, I want another Contra collection, too. I wonder when we're going to be at the point where it's like, we can toss PlayStation 2 games on something like this and call it retro, or even N64, like, there's Castlevania 64 games, and... Like, obviously, the GBA games are the main event here, but 4 just feels a little thin compared to the first one to me. I just feel like maybe something else to round out the package. Heck, I think the Game Boy Kid Dracula was actually like a sequel to the NES one, or vice versa. So having, like, the other one on there would be kind of neat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Catching up with Jason. Sorry, I'm too busy listening to myself talk to read the chat. Let's see. It says, I don't think so. The Castlevania collection had a pretty good amount of games in it. This seems bare bones. Mama Belmont. And I think it's worse. It's been a long time since I've played it. So there we go.
Yeah, it was not a good game.
PS2 two Castlevanias were kind of neat, though.
Yeah, they were all right. Like the first one was. Are you talking about the Mercury Steam ones or the?
No. That's like PS3, 360.
Oh, right. You're talking about the 3D ones then.
Yeah, the one like where you play as that dude who's in the anime on Netflix. Who?
Isaac or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Hector. Sorry. Yeah, that one was good.
Well,
that was.
both of them are in it, right?
There's. I
think they made Isaac Black or something.
Yeah. Like. But there was another game, like the first one.
Yeah, the true origins with the
Yeah.
the vampire named, oh gosh, what was his name?
Wilbur or something.
I thought it was like Stu or Gary or something. Greg?
No, it wasn't Greg. Winston. I don't know. Something with a W. That's all I remember.
Let me take a look. Let's see. Castlevania PS2. Let's see. Was it Curse of Darkness? That was the second. Yeah, that was the second one, not the first one. Lament of Innocence.
Yeah.
Not. Set in 1094. Conflict. Leon Belmont. Matthias Kronkvist. Sarah. Walter!
Walter, that's it.
Which is like kind of amazing if you follow like WWE NXT, because there's just this guy who's like been so dominant in the NXT UK, and his name is just like Walter in all caps. And apparently he just like kicks a ton of ass. I haven't really seen a lot of the guy because like, I kind of packed my bags and went to Jacksonville for my wrestling fix, but yeah, Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness, says Jason.
Yeah, Lament of Innocence, the first one, Lament of Innocence, I think that was it. Not that great, but the second one it has some good ideas. Also wasn't fantastic, but I liked it a lot more.
Wasn't the first one kind of like a little more like arguably linear and like set in the castle, and you'd like go into a room and like like lead to these other like rooms or hallways or something?
Yeah, basically.
And the other one was like more in the Transylvanian countryside, as I recall.
Yeah.
Had some nice music too, as I recall. I say as I recall because if you asked me when I played these, I could not tell you. It was probably after the PS3 came out, because that was when we actually got a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anyway, moving on from Castlevania. Walter, grumpy old vampire, says Jason.
Basically.
So, Chocobo GP.
Oh, yeah.
Spin on a kart racer. Polygon makes it sound like that's never been done before, but no, it's been done.
Has it?
Strangely, I think it was exclusive to PlayStation, and now it's exclusive to Switch, so hey.
I know there's a Chocobo Racer, but I don't know if it was a Chocobo Kart Racer.
I'm pretty sure it was a kart racer. I'd have to check. Somebody who's better versed in Final Fantasy, though, you want to speak up on that? You probably know better than I do.
Well, I'm done anyway.
Okay, so we're killing it now?
We're killing it now.
Okay, well, yeah, anyway, that one looks neat. It's not Sonic and All-Stars Racing HD remix or remastered or whatever that I'm hoping for, but maybe someday. And, yeah, I guess with that, that brings this edition of Nadia and David Ruin Video Games to a close. And, yeah, Jason confirms it was a kart racer. They had it. He had it.
I was wrong then.
Jason had it. Yeah, I thought so, because, like, yeah, everybody's doing it back then, like Mega Man and
Yeah.
Crash and everybody following Mario's lead. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. This has been Nadia and David Run Video Games. You can find more of my shenanigans on Twitter at LBD_NYTETRAYN. And also, I've been getting back in the habit of writing on poisonmushroom.org. And as I mentioned, there was Nintendo Force Magazine. That's another thing I do. Check that out if you like. Nadia, where can they find you?
Axe of the Blood God, RPG podcast, patreon.com/bloodgodpod, and at Nadia Oxford on Twitter.
And then there is, let's see. Oh, right. If you want to find this later to watch the whole thing, or if, hear us talk, or other past episodes, you can find it on YouTube, /NYTEWORKS, or just, search for it. Same as the channel name here. Also, if you haven't heard already, we've got a book. It's called the Mega Man X Maverick Hunter's Field Guide. And that's available at better stores everywhere, including Amazon, for better or for worse, I guess, in their case. And, yeah, was there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we are coming back. I think we're looking at next Saturday after October begins, and we're going to start doing us some Castlevania through the month of October, because, it's like Oreos and milk, Castlevania and Halloween. What more can you ask for? Gonna have a grand old time, so we hope you'll join us. And with that, thank you, goodbye, and good night.
Goodbye.
Bang.